Hurry. Okay, so I've been beating around this bush for a while, and I'm still probably going to just beat around it because you can't help but to sound biased. But I like that some people know that narcissism is mainly diagnosed in men. And all it is, okay, I'll try to sum this up before 4 minutes here because this is my experience. Men are not human yet, especially if their mothers cling on to them so much that they can't go to the man's world. Now they're stuck in between. They don't have their own intelligence on that actually begins to say when they start growing up, I'm interested in the opposite sex over there. Who are they? Because if their mothers hang on to them and cling to them like little teddy bears and dolls, like trying to fulfill what they're not getting from their emotionally vacant situation, which could be a narcissistic father who either abandons them and still lives in the house, because that's a very real possibility. The mother is in high danger of emotional incest, and she clings on to the boy very much, taking the convenience up of filling that gap up that she needs that. So that's what goes on unconsciously. So, but if it doesn't go on, the boy isn't so ruined by the time he's around, of course. And as a teenager, if he's stuck on his mother and his mother is stuck on him, he's not really going to be interested in the opposite sex like he should be, because his mother has tainted him. So I don't want to get too controversial about that, but this is a fact. You got to look up how you should be raising your little boys, because we won't be running into this imbalance. What it is their intelligence is missing. They don't have their own minds. So now men, another thing you need to know is that men are just this way, okay? They start with the letter M. They are mental. Mental. I hate to be making this up and not making sense for you all. Just making this up, aren't I? No. The math is here. The math is her. He. Mental. Mind. Men are susceptible to their minds. They become narcissistic. They become non-human really quick. How? Just train them a certain way, and then there they go. And with the mix-up of not getting their own intelligence about women, say that she, as a mother, needs to push him away. Where does that start, babes? Not making this up. It starts at the nipple. See, I don't mention all of this stuff for the past months now. I mean, really, it's years, but it's like, okay, you want to really talk about what the problem is? I say it starts at the spigot. It starts at the spigot. Okay, so men need to be brought up by who? The woman, right at the spigot. Who cares what you guys are doing? He's skydiving and she's working in the field and creating a garden, and she is knitting clothes and creating a factory, and he is surfing and under the ocean, and whatever you guys are doing, so what? It's when you get together and have sex. Science is saying that if you guys aren't making love, if you guys don't care about each other, like he's not, you have an orgasm too. How do you do that? Can I help you? Somehow, can I wait for you? Can I be there for you? If you're not doing that, science is saying that your children, the vibrational frequency is not there, you're not connecting, you're going to have kind of not well-rounded children. You're going to have lopsided children. They're going to be hard of learning. They're not going to be above average, which you don't see that very much, do you? Why? Well, like I said, the statistics are real. Getting off the fucking subject matter here. Bottom line, okay, so because women are here having children, what is their duty? It's to be sure, okay, listen to the language, okay? I don't want to keep repeating this because this isn't my problem at all. I see the problem coming at me. I have nothing, zero to do with narcissistic men. If I see that there's a non-human there, I say, oh, wait a minute, this is what you're supposed to do. What is the course? Stop, 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 stop. stop. What do you want with me? What do you want with me now? What is it you want in my crotch? But what is it you want? Do you know that I'm here? Can you see me here? Hello. Give him a couple slaps. And really, you better not go there if you're not interested in your own sex. You better not go there if you're not interested in your own body. And you're not saying, hey, I have a space. You want to come into it or not? You want to come into it? Are you sure? Sometimes it's awkward. All the times it is. This is the experience that I've had all my life. I'm nearing 50, and it's like, nah, it's awkward at first. And then after about a week or two, invite them in. Say, hey, okay, say, cool. I'm glad that you're having a great time with my body, but would you like to know who I am? Just however it goes, bring him into you. Say, do you care about me? See, this is the thing. This is the thing, you guys. I made an 80-minute video about who I am personally, say my autobiography, just observing this, and it's just like, you stay away and you wonder how you do this, with the opposite sex, and you just make sure that they know you're there as an opposite sex. Hey, I'm different. Watch this. You want to know? And I would not continue unless they know what a clitoris is, and that I have 2 different orgasms. I mean, God. So what I'm running into, I have girlfriends, friends that are girls for years, and then I ask them. Finally, they get drunk and they start talking. I can just tell, I'm just intuitive. It's like, I bet you anything, their narcissistic fucking man doesn't give a fuck if they have an orgasm. Now, why is this a concern? Well, this is a real science, babes. You're in danger of raising an entire civilization that doesn't make each other feel good, that doesn't make love with each other. Say, now, this is what I am getting serious and hot and heavy about, is like, it's the woman's responsibility to make love. Make love. Bring the human, whatever that is, up into being human. Make human. Make human. Women make love. How? Hey, stop. Wait, stop. You stop him, and you say, hey, wait a minute. You think you want something here? Hey, and I'm here to tell you, as a peaking woman, a sexually peaking woman at the age 45, you're not interested until about the age 45. And the man's, the way that he does his penetration, and that's it. Otherwise, it's like, what is this, and you need to have it done a certain way, otherwise it hurts. And babe, I'm trying to speak for all women. You need to speak up, because I'm looking at women that don't even know what a fucking orgasm is. Sex is a higher learning tool that God put on the earth. First thing that should be happening is that a little child is reaching down going, hey, what's this? And that's, just, hey, you found your button. Good for you. You're making yourself feel good. Good for you. Don't bug them. Don't tell them it's bad. Don't shame them. They get over it, but they figure out how to make themselves feel good. Why? Why do you want to feel good? You narcissistic, fucking totally numbed out psychos! It's how you get everything you want into you. You want something in life? Do you think that you are here to deserve something and get something that makes you feel good? You want to continue to feel good? Feel good. That's the law of attraction, right? Abraham Hicks says, just paste that smile on your face, make space for it, make a wish, throw it out. There is so much information that says how to manifest through giving yourself an orgasm. You don't know that? And then that's what you're supposed to do with each other. Now, when you guys are making each other feel good, like when she's saying, no, like this, and he's actually going, how, like that, if you're with a man who doesn't fucking give a shit how you're doing, and actually says, I'm waiting, well, you got a problem? Nah, get away from that person. That person is a fucking retard. They're not going to learn very well. Just because she's different and takes a little longer, excuse us for prolonging pleasure. This is the truth, you guys. If they are not brought up into their own intelligence enough to where they can hold themselves in confidence, they're going to be jealous of you. Men are jealous of women. Why? The prolonged pleasure part thing. They don't know that this is where we come from, okay? Consider this. You come from 2 different planets. One is from Venus, the other one is from Mars. The bottom line, babes, if you need to isolate away from each other Go please each other, same sex if you have to, but until you guys find out that you're genuinely interested in each other and want to work it out from where you are, which is you guys are completely different people, sex and everything. And I found that there's a different language that we should be speaking to. I mean, we should be sounding different. We should be sounding like music, but we don't. Anyway, I hope you got something real and good out of this. This is the truth. You're not, see, this is an Aries rising speaking. If you pass up sex, if you pass up your genitals as being, just take control of those damn things. Nah, this is me, and I can let you in on it or not. If men just are just in their heads about things. They're susceptible, and women are paying big for taking advantage of that. That you don't know that it's like, nah, no, 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 no. You can't live in a fantasy like that. You have to bring them up. Bring them up. Slap them around with your sex. It starts right at the spicket. What course do you take? You take the course of, do you feel good? Do they care about how you feel? And here's the thing. It shouldn't matter to you as a woman. See, this is what my mother displayed to me. Whether or not that person can't be turned into a human. It will happen when another human being, and when it comes to that place where it's now we got to take care of another human being, they will leave. They will also leave when you get sick. That's the way narcissists, non-human people are. And so, you have to be willing to have a more solid foundation than a non-human faction. And I dare to say, if you sat through this, the non-human faction are mainly men. And it might be that karmically, they were less privileged. That's why they don't operate like we do. Women who, we create a space. Now, if you were just to sit in silence and look at it, and look at the metaphorical thing that we are, how our sex is, how that it takes time for us. It takes like fucking 2 weeks for us to be fully sexually aroused. How? If the man's a real man, he's going to figure out what the woman wants. He's going to kind of tiptoe around her. And if she's a real woman, she's going to keep going, no, no, you're not even looking. Nope, I'm doing something. Excuse me. No, excuse me. No, later. Until he figures out, what do you need? What do you need? No, I got it. And he just keeps bringing it. And then she can just sort of slow down and say, oh, really? And then what else? Like I need a golf tee with a brown cake set aside of it. Then he comes back with the fucking golf tee and a brown cake set aside of it. You're in like Flynn. That's the way it works. They're taking advantage of the human quality, but you should be more human too, and accept that's the way that you're built. And you should be fighting too. You should be fighting. You should be saying, as a woman, babe, you slow him down. You say, now what do you want? You think you want something here? This is the way you're going to give it to me. This is the way I want it. If you want something that I need, that I want, you know what I'm saying? Start communicating. We are looking at fucking de-evolution here, and also going nowhere, staying in this fucking movie where people are alcoholic and she's crying at home. You make the decision to have a child on your own, whether they're going to be there or not. Say, I got a fucking nest. If you're not in, fine, but do not. See, it's none of your child's business whether or not you guys don't get along. When it starts happening, just try to shelter them in a fucking safe space where people can get along. Go find love. Make love. And I argue, babe, it's the woman's fucking responsibility to make love. It's the woman's responsibility to make human. And I say, you are actually allowing human into soul.